Okay, I've been trying to do the Artist Way reflection, week 5 for the past 2 weeks. I think partly because I think it was just like a really hard chapter for me to not do. Like, honestly, again, I'm doing the Artist Way for the second time, so it feels okay doing some of these things. But I feel like the virtue trap part of the chapter kind of got me all, I don't know, exhausted and tired, and also made me reflect on a lot of things in my life currently, because I am actually really, yeah, like tired partly, and also tired of being, it's gonna sound like shit, but I'm tired of being nice. I feel like what I really want to be is kind and not nice, because it's been burning me up so much in my life to just be nice and be like understanding, and then not really being selfish and doing things that I actually really want to do when I want to do them, because someone else needs me and someone else like needs something. And at the same time, like, honestly building resentments when I have, for example, deadlines and certain things that I want people to do, and then they're not doing that shit for like weeks, and then I feel deep resentment, because on one hand I'm like, yeah, no, like, I don't want anyone to burn themselves out and like do something for me, but basically like people not sticking to deadlines. As an example, I've been teaching since October, and since October, like, so now it's end of January, I've been teaching for now October, November, December, and January, 4 months. I've asked for feedback from some people because like I've been teaching consistently, and I still haven't gotten that feedback. And then for me it's like, okay, like at this point, am I being like disrespected, or is that now like valid for me to be angry and resentful? Because like the last few days I think I've spent a little bit in anger and resentment, because I'm struggling with, am I not selfish enough, like, or like not direct enough, or are other people just rude? And I cannot figure out if it's like both or if it's me. And I think it makes me feel like really weird, because for me it's like, yeah, the virtue trap, like I don't want to like really be like some people that are just doing things because they feel like it. Like when she's basically talking about artists becoming like coordinated animals, yeah, I think there's like a balance. Like in everything in life we need to find balance. Like, yeah, like take that vacation, go away when you need to, communicate that clearly, be like, be more communicative, and then honestly like do what you need to do, but like be more communicative, be more assertive. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm not assertive enough, or if I am not taking enough like risks, or being selfish enough, so like other people's inconsistency or selfishness doesn't bother me, because it does currently. And I also feel like I cannot, like, it feels like in my head I'm like, oh, like if I rely on the people to do the things that I need them to do, I am stuck. Like I'm stuck because I cannot move to the next stage without like a certain feedback. As an example, I would love to build like a website and add on the website reviews for the teachings that I'm doing, so I can actually start advertising them. Until then, I don't feel like I really can advertise them, because, as I said, like I kind of work for feedback. I don't know, at the moment, because it's like really not that much money. But without that feedback, I could not do it. And then in my head, I'm just like, should I just do it and then I add feedback later on? Because what if that part of like not being able to move forward without other people giving me something is what keeps me stuck? And also like my resentment is building partly because I am the one who is like, it's okay, you can do it whenever. No, you cannot do it whenever. I'm tired, and I feel like this virtue trap just like made me feel like either I'm not selfish enough, or other people are, I don't know, it's just like I don't know who I'm mad at the moment. And that's also why I took my time doing this reflection because I am still not sure what I feel. Yeah. And I would say like the exercises didn't feel so difficult, like in some ways, because I kind of know exactly what I want to do and how I want to live my life, and I actually would love to like read it. Where is that? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said that the biggest lack of my life is financial freedom. I have it in some ways, but I do struggle with formalities of it, and it's still really hard. The greatest joy of my life is my freedom, travel and writing. My largest time commitment is my brain spiraling. And as I play more, I work less. I feel guilty that I'm not as far yet when it comes to adulting or financially. I worry that I won't be able to move to the country of my dreams and live close to the ocean. If my dreams come true, my family will be shocked. I used to sabotage myself so much so people will think I'm a good person. I am, but I really want to engrave it into like everything in my life, is that I want to be kind, but I don't want to be nice. I think niceness is for nothing, honestly. I don't think it's like, be kind, don't be nice, honestly. I'm saying that to myself because I'm burned up. Like I'm burned up emotionally, and it's getting better, but I'm still like, occasionally I'm like, nah, I'm too understanding. Like I don't want to be. If I let myself feel it, I'm angry. I'm angry how other people have used me. One lesson I get sad sometimes. I know one reason I get sad sometimes is that I mean, it's true and not really. Like I think it's partly that I clap for other people all the time when it comes to other creatives, my friends, even ex-friends, when it comes to my family. When something in their life happens that is big and cool, I'll clap for them. Even if sometimes I feel jealous, even if sometimes I feel sad, I'll clap anyway. And I feel like people are not doing that for me. And I feel resentful. I do. Because I want people to clap for me louder. Like I want that to be true. Yeah. Does your life serve you or only others? Are you self-destructive? I used to be really self-destructive, and I used to really live by this like thing of like, oh, I really want to be nice, and it was also not working at all. And I've been the last year trying to like actually totally get out of it, and it's actually working. Like I'm investing so much more in myself, and yes, like I know that today I look tired and I'm a little bit frustrated, but overall I think my health improved like crazy. Like since last year my health improved so much, and it's partly because I stopped doing things for the people that I was just like, it doesn't make sense. I also stopped taking projects for too little money. I started doing more passion project for myself, and I got a goal in my head, like a really specific goal, and everything I'm doing for this goal right now. And it feels good, because like I feel like then it's hard, like it's easier for me to choose me, because if it doesn't align somehow with that goal, then it doesn't make sense for me, and then it's easier to say no to things, which essentially what I'm doing. Yeah. And then forbidden joys. I don't actually want to mention the forbidden joys, but it's just like more activity in my life, more exercise, more dancing, more time in nature. I think I've been saying that for the whole, like this entire time, but I feel like it's still true for me. Like I want to be in nature as much as possible, and I want to get myself into like a physical shape, not even in a physical shape. I want to get healthier because I spent like most of my life with a mental, like in the mental hole, and then I spent 2 years of my life in a very, very bad health, and that was recently, and I honestly thought I would not crawl out of it, but now that I am, I'm like, I would love to be healthy, I would love to be fit, I would love to, it's not for a look, like I want to be like, I want to wake up in the morning and know what it feels like to be in a healthy body, like truly a body that can go for a walk right away, and someone that can actually do really difficult things and not need so much rest after, which I wasn't even giving myself until last year, and now that I am, I'm just like, wow, like my body was exhausted, and now it's like slowly regenerating, and I want it to be really healthy. And I think like also like in task 5, like the reason to why I can't believe in the support of God is because a lot of really messed up things happened to me, and then I listed it, and it's just kind of like, why do terrible things happen to people? Like really terrible things happen to people. And then last one, I feel like sharing, but it's also really, why did I hate myself so much? And why did it take this long to believe that I deserve something good? Yeah. And my imaginary lives changed. I want to be someone that is really active, like someone that is really active, someone that is everywhere, someone that is doing really cool shit. Something that I wrote was surfer and runner. I don't even like running, and I was always afraid to surf because, oh my god, I have a spasm. Oh, and I was always afraid to surf, but I really want to do it. Yeah. And I actually wrote coach and teacher because lately in my life, like I feel I like what I do. I think I just really want that feedback because I want to expand on what I'm doing, but maybe there's another plan for me in some other way, so I'm just gonna accept it. And yeah, I think the rest I don't really feel like sharing, but I think this chapter just like made me really think about the future and the past, and simultaneously made me really stressed and slightly resentful. So it took a while to do this reflection because I didn't want the reflection to be targeted to people that I'm currently having a hard time with. But yeah, it was good. Like it was a good chapter. I feel like I learned a lot again about myself, and so far in the whole like repeating the artist way, chapter 5 was for me the hardest, like week 5. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Week 6 I think is about money, and I think that one is going to be tough because I remember that one being really tough last time, but I'm excited.